Hello, this is MrChabry. We just cleared out this whole entire route right here. All these Pokemon trainers have been defeated. So now we can make our way to Route 14. There's some new Pokemon here. Nidorino. Well, no, actually, no, there is no new Pokemon. That's just something I keep saying. But yeah, there's no new real Pokemon. Actually, Chansey. You can actually find Chansey here, but they're like so rare and hard to find. Plus, they're not the best Pokemon to put on a team. Like, when you want to find a Pokemon for your team, you want to have like a Pokemon that can actually do a lot of stuff. Anyway, this is also a route with two different paths. We'll actually start with this Bird Keeper here. I actually want to... Yeah, Seeker's not a good idea for a Bird Keeper. I'll put Seeker up front. Yeah, but this is Bird Keeper Roy. He's going to lead off with a Fearow. And we'll go ahead and just click Discharge. At this point, you know, we're pretty evenly leveled. I mean, of course, this Pokemon is at 38, but his next Pokemon's actually at 44, so... at this point, we're actually pretty evenly leveled with the trainers around here. Even though there are some trainers that could have, like, stronger Pokemon, you're going to see some Stage 1 Pokemon on this route. And it would make sense if they had, you know, a little bit higher leveled Pokemon, but oh well. Some of them kind of make sense because there's some school kids on this route. Alright. Now I'll actually put Awfully back up front. Trying to get you caught up. And I actually like the idea of using that PowerPoint up that we got on Awfully for that close combat. Yeah, so we can have a few more of those. Anyway, we're just going to go up this route first. Basically because the other route leads into the next route. And taking this route will actually give you some trainers to battle. There's also a grassy patch up this way. So if you're really wanting to catch a Chansey, this is the way to go. I mean, like I said, Chanseys aren't the strongest Pokemon. They're not the best to use on an in-game team. Really, the main thing that they do well is taking special hits, which... Oh, and there's going to be a double battle here, too. So I don't want to keep you up front. I'll actually put Zuko up front, too. Alright, let's go ahead and do this double battle. This is going to be the teacher, Clarice. She has a Zigzagoon and a Rosalia, but the school kid, Tauren, he's got a Sandslash and a Golbat, so he actually has stronger Pokemon than his teacher, which is actually pretty funny. Yeah, that is actually pretty funny that, you know, the student has stronger Pokemon than the school kid Tauren. And he'll actually also ask you for your number and rematch you. We'll go ahead and Brick Break the Zigzagoon, and I'll go ahead and Fire Blast the Sandslash. Sandslash doesn't have the best special defense, so we can make quick work of that. Nice. And a Brick Break. And that should finish off the Zigzagoon pretty nicely. Alright, Rosalia and the Golbat. I'm going to actually double target the Golbat just because that thing is actually pretty threatening. That's actually a pretty threatening Pokemon, especially for my Omphily, who does not want to take a hit. And we're going to actually knock it out one hit. Thank you. It probably would have actually outsped Omphily, because Golbat's actually a pretty speedy Pokemon. Rosalia actually lives, and it's going to Toxic. It's going to Toxic our Zuko. Well, that's not fun. The only one where Shadow Claw should do the trick. And a Flamethrower for good measure. And we got a Quick Claw activation. You know, the thing doesn't activate very often, but when it does, it's most of the time it doesn't matter. That concludes today's battle. I see, I see. Yeah, so she's basically trying to teach School Kid Torin. Now I'm going to practice a whole bunch. That's right, give me your number and I'll call you. Nah. That's too bad. Well, that's okay. Well, there's another student here that we can battle. This is School Kid Travis, and he's got a Badoo. Which, Badoo's not a very strong Pokemon either. It's a baby Pokemon. It is a grass poison type too. I do love Roserade, the final form of this thing. And we're going to get poison, which actually puts a little wrench in Badoo's plans right now. Nice. And I actually want to see if I've got some berries. I'm going to use a full heal, actually. I've got a bunch of those. And I don't want to move because I'm going to put a lot of damage on my Pokemon if I take any step. So yeah, up here's the grass, and there's actually a person there. She doesn't actually battle you. Yeah, if you have a Chansey and you show it to her, she'll give you the Lucky Punch, which is an item that actually only works on Chansey itself. I think it raises crit rate. Yeah, I think it raises the crit rate of Chanseys, which Chansey's not really doing much anyway, crit or no crit. Alright, we got some more people to battle here. Pokefan Carter. And we'll just Shadow Claw. Let's Shadow Claw this guy. And with that, Charmander comes out. I'm actually going to stay in on Charmander. And here's why. We've got this beautiful move called Close Combat. And we have a beautiful attack stat. I think we should be able to one-shot. And we are. Nice. Nice. And Squirtle comes out. I'll just stay in. I'll just stay in for the Squirtle. And we'll Brick Break it. Nice. Alright, Pokefan Carter. I'll go ahead and use an elixir. Wish I had an ether, but I'll just go ahead and use this thing, I guess. Might as well. Anyway, you're going to see all these windmills here. It's pretty windy on this route, I guess. And that goes into our question of the day. Actually, you can battle this person real quick. Our question of the day is, tell me about a windy day. Well, I've got a windy day story for you. Me and Jesse and I, we were sitting, looking out the window, and it was a windy day. It was like a uncharacteristically warm, windy day. And as we're looking outside, we see this pine tree, just swaying in the wind, and all of a sudden it just falls over in front of us. We hear the crackling, we're watching it with our mouths open like, oh my gosh. Did we just see a tree just take a dive? And it did. It took a dive. Let me see. This person has a Firo, which I think I'll just go ahead and have Seeker take care of it. Excuse me, sorry. But yeah, that's my windy day story. Watching a tree fall in real time. I've actually never seen a tornado. I feel I'm lucky to say that, you know, because tornadoes are pretty scary things, and luckily I've never seen one in person. I'd been terrified. But yeah, tornadoes are pretty scary. I've had some I've went through some tornado warnings, but really it's not really windy usually during a tornado warning. It's just chances are a tornado is going to touch down. So yeah, this bird keeper here, I'm talking while the bird keeper is asking for our number. He'll actually give you shiny stones, which I'm not going to take his number, but yeah, shiny stones will actually help you evolve certain things. This guy right here will actually take your photo if you want to have it out here with all these windmills. Anyway, that's pretty much all the trainers on this route. So we're going to end this episode here. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I will see you in the next Pokemon video.